I want you to help me with the situation. I want to expose my dirtbag baby father for everything he's done in the past and what he's doing now. My daughter, she's never spent 10 seconds with him. He abandoned us when I was about 6 months pregnant, 5 or 6 months pregnant, and he said he was going to take care of her, he was going to be responsible, he was going to help support her. For a year, he talked to me about being married. He was in the military. He wanted to support his family. And one day, I called him years ago, and a girl answered the phone, and she was like, "That's not his kid, this is his wife," and hung up on me. And since then, I've sent out several child support, DNA testing packages for him for 9 years, trying to locate him. And they all got returned to sender, so nothing ever came of it up until this past July, when I was able to get in contact with him. I spoke with him and I said, "Look, are you going to take this DNA test?" While I was speaking with him, he just told me him and his wife were having problems, and he told me that he wanted, he had feelings for me, he cares about me, and he wanted to be a part of my daughter's life. I went along with it and flirted back with him just because I said, okay, the DNA testing's a week or two away. I'm just going to keep going with it. I recently found out his wife was overwhelmed with the children. He took all of the money out of the house. She didn't have food stamps. She didn't have any WIC papers. They had a 4-month-old baby in the house. When she was overwhelmed with the children, she dropped him off, or she dropped him off with a friend. A friend dropped him off at his job, thinking he would be a normal person and bring the kids back to her, get some food for the house. He didn't do that. He ended up calling me, and he told me that he's going to drop his kids off with social services. I told him, do not let them take your kids. Do not sign over your children. If you and your wife are having issues, you can work it out. Just take the children home.
You've never met his wife. You've been talking to her on the phone, though. Mm-hmm. She's here. He has no idea that she's here. So he's here because he thinks, wow, I get to see my old girlfriend. I get to be with her. He has no clue that his wife's here. Do you still have feelings for Maria?
Yes.
Do you want to be with Maria?
If the opportunity presents itself for us to be able to rekindle our relationship together, then I would absolutely take that chance, even though we are so far apart now. I mean, but if the opportunity is there, absolutely, I would love to.
But aren't you currently married now?
I am currently going through a divorce right now.
So you're currently married?
Yes.
Do you have children with that woman?
I do.
With your wife?
I do.
And how many children do you have?
4.
4 children?
Yes, sir.
Where are your kids right now?
Right now, my kids have been placed in Child Protective Services custody.
Okay, if you're a wonderful father and you'll do anything for your children, how did your children end up with Children Protective Services? What was so terrible that happened that day?
My wife had hit me with my car, and my kids watched it. And just because of a stupid, ridiculous argument that never should have went that far. That was the reason why.
What the hell were you arguing about?
I can't even remember at this point.
You can't remember. You lost your kids, she ran you over with the car, and you don't remember what the argument was about?
How irrelevant the argument was.
You don't know this, but we got your wife here. Let's bring her out.
You got the kids taken away. I didn't get the kids taken away. I dropped them off because you left them with no food. You left those bills in my name. You did it.
You two are married. You have 4 children. You haven't had them for a month and a half. I think I'd be saying something to my wife at this point.
Look, I came on this show to find out if Yana was mine.
You know what? Yeah, you did.
I didn't
yeah, you did. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, you did. You came here to find out if she's your daughter, but you also came here because you have a love interest in Maria, and you thought, wow, this is going to be a great weekend, and I could spend it with her. What's that?
I came here to find out if Maria's daughter was mine, and if she was, to be able to at least spend some kind of time with her.
But now you're here, and your wife is here.
Thanks for the surprise. I appreciate that.
Would you like it that I didn't bring your wife? You have a commitment with this woman. Both you have a commitment to 4 children that neither one of you have. And you want to say thank you for the surprise? I'm sure your 4 children would say the same thing to you. The truth of it is, Chantel, you did take the 4 children to his work.
Correct.
And you dropped them off.
They needed some food. Darryl has money. He has a job. There's WIC checks in the van. He's got a food stamp card in his wallet. But yeah, I'm not allowed to have any of it. I'm not allowed to have anything.
At what point do we have the right just to abandon our children? You weren't even the one. You had your
Because I was
babysitter
calling
do
the
it.
babysitter at 2:30. No, and it wasn't at 2 o'clock.
How old is your babysitter?
It wasn't at 2
How
o'clock,
old is your
though.
babysitter?
Old enough to know
How old?
that she was 15 and a half at the time. She's 16 now. No, she's old enough to take care of the kids. Check this out, though. I told her.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Are you under the influence of drugs?
No, not right now. No, I have smoked weed in the past. I'm a social smoker, yes.
A social smoker.
So I
So
went
you
to
don't have
classes,
formula because it's so expensive,
No.
but you're a social weed smoker. Have you
no.
stopped doing drugs to get your children back?
Correct, yes.
You
Mhm,
have?
Yes.
Which you refused to take a drug test before our show.
But it's only been 2 weeks, so weed stays in your
It's only
system
been
for a
2
long
weeks
time
since
now. I've smoked last.
But your kids have been gone for a month and a half.
And they haven't done anything to give me any kind of paperwork or classes or anything.
Let me get this straight. So
talking
your
to them
kids are
every
gone.
day, though.
Your kids are gone,
Yes.
and you're like,
No, no, it's not even like that.
so this will be a first because I don't know if there's any point in talking to you anymore. Get off my stage. Well, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The love of your life, the first love you've ever had in your life. That's your own words. We can roll back the tape. Your first love ever, Maria.
You're low life to me. I've never loved you. I lied to you. What you did to your wife is horrible.
You know the results. You're the only one who doesn't know the results.
Yeah, your wife knows that too. I sent her the copy.
And to me, it's bad news. Darryl is the father.
Yeah. But you know what? Now I'm going to get child support.
Shouldn't take a father to come see his daughter because of a TV show. You should want to do it because you should want to go see your daughter and meet.
Impressed by her.
You should, 9 years. 9 years you knew you had a possibly having a daughter, and you never made an effort to go see her. You never made an effort to find out for sure that's your daughter. What does that speak to you as a man? And your 4 children are, for a month and a half, they've been saying, "Where's Daddy?" And you know what? Daddy's on my stage not saying anything. Get off of it. This is the father of your daughter, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it looks, just from a little bit we see, your daughter's probably happy with you.
She is.
You should go through the legal system and get what you got coming. Keep doing what you're doing as a good mother. Take care of your daughter and be good to her. Be there for her. Let's go.